Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. EQOA Nostalgia here, and welcome back to Elephant Graveyard. I'm grateful that somebody gave me instructions on how to find this guy over here. I finally found him. They told me, yeah, you gotta look for an elephant statue. And there's a few of them here, but I happened to come across this one, and sure enough, there he was. So I haven't seen this guy in years. The last time I seen him, we were going to raid him, but it never got done. I ended up logging out, and they killed it without me. We were supposed to meet up the next day, but I guess something happened, and they just rushed it. So yeah, hopefully someday I'll get to take this guy down. I never got to take down any dragons at all. And in this video, I want to try to see if I can find Vox's lair. And I don't know, maybe somebody else, maybe Nagafin. I think that's his name. The red dragon. I want to try to find him. I think he's in Lava Storm. I was running around in there, and it's really confusing. It's just a huge maze. I found a Hydra in there, a huge spider, and some other stuff. I might go through there and look at that. But somebody reminded me about the Bone Sentinel that used to come through here. He was a big undead elephant. And I don't think he's here. Maybe he is. I haven't seen him anywhere. But he used to drop pretty decent loot. And yeah, that was actually my comment. Somebody mentioned that. I'm like, where did I read that? Duh, it was in my comments section. I don't remember what he dropped. I'd have to take a look at the guide. It's probably in there. Who knows? But yeah, I don't see him. He used to roam around through here. And if you weren't careful, he could wipe you out while you were doing other things. Yeah, we're kind of bouncing around like usual. Here we are in Darva Manor. I want to get over to this hill because I want to look down onto Darva Manor because it's a pretty cool view. Anybody remember the wisp over here? I've probably brought this up. I don't know how many times. There used to be a wisp like right over here. Darn thing must have killed dozens of us. It got me, and it's just one of those things you don't forget. It's like, yeah, there used to be a wisp over here. He killed me. Totally killed me. It sucked. I wanted to ask you guys, though, a question, but I want to get up here first. Just as the sun's going down. It would have been nice if it was just coming up over here, but oh well, what are you going to do? Oh, it is coming up. Hey, alright, I thought it was going down. Alright, so this is a heck of a view, right? It's too bad we can't fly like in the editor or something and just get up there. I always like this view. I didn't come up here nearly enough. I feel that way about this game constantly. Yeah, I didn't do this enough. I didn't do that enough. It's just like, you know, I don't know. There were other games, and I just took off. I've got nobody to blame but myself for that one. I just went off and started playing other games like Left 4 Dead and stuff like that. But yeah, I wanted to ask you guys a question. If you wanted to start out and make the most money as quickly as possible, what would you do? And Mrs. Nostalgia said, just make a rogue. And I was thinking, no. And then I got to thinking, yeah, she's probably right because the economy's not going to be strong right away. So you won't be able to really farm and make money. So then the thought occurred to me, well then, what should you farm first? If you guys were to start playing and you wanted to farm something, what item do you think would be best to just rush after? And I know most people are going to think, oh, ceremonial vestment or something like that, but I don't know, just kind of put that aside. Yeah, that's something that you definitely want to try to rush for if it's in the game at the start. But just something else other than that. I was thinking maybe the crystalline orb. Starting a barbarian, a couple of barbarians, and we just rush there as quick as we can. As quick as we can. I don't know what level you'd have to be. Probably like 25 or something like that. I don't remember what level it was over there for TAC. But I imagine people are going to have the same idea. And we're going to get over there, wherever we decide to go to farm, whatever it is. Because I know there's something I'm going to want to go after right away, so I've got something kind of rare. Or maybe a few something, so later on I could put it up on auction and make a decent amount of tuner. But yeah, it's just something I was thinking about. Alright, so we're on our way to Blackburrow. If I can remember how to get there from here. I'm thinking, do I take it right or do I go straight? I think it goes straight. But I had another question for you guys. I wanted to ask you, if you were going to duo in this game, which I think we're going to end up doing quite a bit, what classes would you pick? I was thinking Shaman would be really good with probably a Necro. Necros, if they're anything like they were back in the day, they're going to be overpowered right away. But I don't know, Enchanters are pretty insane as well. They require a little bit more I don't know. I wouldn't say they require a little bit more work. It's just, well, yeah, I guess they do because of the charms. They only last for so long, and I don't know. What level did you have to be before you could start working on your CM so that you could get your charms up and whatnot? I didn't play an enchanter, and it's one of those things that just kind of, it bothers me because they were pretty cool. The ability to just grab a pet, an overpowered pet, and completely clear things out, it's definitely appealing. And then there's the different, they could take different forms and whatnot. I think they could only really turn into different races, right? And then they had that golem form or something like that. I don't remember. I think when it came to changing into different stuff, it was a little cooler for druids. Just because we had all the different nature forms. Am I going the right way? I hope so. I should have a video, just a compilation of all the times I get lost. And just put some funny music on, just showing me getting lost for, I don't know, half an hour straight. Yeah, that's it over there. All right, cool. So yeah, I don't know. Part of me is like, yeah, I want to do the druid thing again, right? But then the other part of me is thinking, I never got to do the enchanter thing. Never got to be a cleric. That was a pretty sick res, right? Remember that res? So I feel that I'm being pulled in different directions. I think I might actually start off with a cleric for that res, because it's just, looking at it now, man, it was so powerful once you finally got your masterclass up all the way. You got all your CMs and everything. Well, you didn't have to get a ton of them, but once you got enough, yeah, this was the place. This was the place that used to make my computer lag horribly. If you go back to my old videos, you'll see it. I was like moving like this. And I feel for people because you have to have a pretty beefy CPU, I think. It's not too expensive these days. I don't think so anyway, but it's just kind of hard starting out. If you're coming from console only and you want to get into this on PC, I mean, yeah, you can play it on PS2, but honestly, I don't think I would even try. I don't want to anger anybody, but it's just, this is superior. It's going to be superior. It's going to run and load quicker and everything. Unless you got the hard disk drive, right? It probably loads pretty quick then. I don't know. But yeah, this was, I always thought this was cool. And I didn't realize there were two entrances. There's another side to this place I didn't realize. It's over by Mount Hatespike. I found it the other day. I was like, oh, what? Okay. So yeah, I must have been a filthy casual or something. All these years, I'm like, yeah, EQ. It was my jam. EQOA was my jam. I go through, I'm like, oh, there was what? Oh, there was that. Huh? There was a place that looked like Goonies and it had a pirate ship? I'm learning all these things in the podcast, and I'm just kind of hanging my head in shame. You were a newbie. You didn't do enough. I had too many alts. That's what the problem was. Wait, can't you get over here? Yes. But yeah, Altaholic syndrome, man. What can you do? There's a lot of stuff I just didn't see. Is this, am I cut off? I can't remember. It's been such a while since I've played. I don't think you can get up through here, right? Nope. In case any of you forgot how much of a labyrinth you were dealing with when you played this game, where was it? I think we had to go up and around. I don't remember. I just wanted to come in here real quick. But dungeons, they don't make them like this anymore, man. You're in and you're out of there. You come into a place like this, you're lost. You're immediately turned around, and part of the problem was that everything looks so similar. It's like, wait, wasn't I over here? It's like, wait a second. No, I went around in a circle. Then I come down and I'm lost. I'm turned around. I don't know where I'm going. Aha. See? Something told me. Didn't you have to go up and around? Sure enough. Nostalgia. Sometimes it doesn't fail. I remember standing here and pulling this guy over here. He was a shaman, right? Yep. Oh, yeah. This is technically the first dungeon I ever went into in an MMO right here. This is the one. You know, I left and I had to run all the way back because the thought occurred to me, there's a story I haven't told for the 1000th time yet. So let's go back here. I think it was back here, right? Yep. I can't wait to come back here with groups and actually do stuff. This is awesome, don't get me wrong, this is really cool. Man, you want to level and get abilities and whatnot. Play with people, go after that rare loot, you know? So it was over here. I don't remember what mob it was. He's probably up now. I don't know if he's named or if it was just a random one. Yep, it must have been him. Astolager, whatever. We pulled this guy, and Mrs. Nostalgia and I were friends with this dude for a while. I don't even remember. I think he was a monk or something. I don't know. And he ninja looted this guy. And it was my first experience with a ninja looter. It happened right out here. I'll never forget it. He was like, all right, well, I don't want to give it up. So, and I'm like, I don't remember who won. I won, she won, I don't know. But he wouldn't give it up. And, yeah, he's just like, no, I'm not. He didn't log off or nothing. He's just like, dude, I really don't want to let go of it. You know what I mean? And honestly, thinking back, we should have been like, if you wanted that bad, keep it. But we removed him from the group, and basically he was blacklisted. That behavior was just no-go. You had to play by the rules, and if you didn't, you were out. I don't know, if he continued that behavior, he wasn't getting many groups. That's for sure. But I'm pretty sure it was this guy that dropped it. It was a shield or something. I'm not positive what it was, but I think it was some sort of buckler. But I just thought that story was funny. But this place is nuts. It just... Up here's not so bad, but once you start getting down in here and you need stuff down in here, I believe there was a quest that ended up sending people in here. I don't know what it was, if it was 49 epic or what it was. Maybe you guys can let me know. It seems that would be way too high, right? This is a low-level camp. But yeah, probably like level 17 armor quest or something. Who knows? But I've got fond memories of Blackburrow. And I want to try to find the other side, but I don't think we're going to do it from here. I think I'll just go over to Mount Hatespike. Alright, so here we are over on Mount Hatespike. I'm on my gnome, Majesta. Yes, I had a couple of gnomes. I always liked the gnomes. They're pretty cool. And, I kind of miss having my pets on my mage and my epic. It was the best epic. Oh, wow. Look, guys, my water pet's here, so we're good. We're good to go. That is funny. What do we got over here? Hold on, let's take a look. Just got a wasp, lava crawler, giant widow. Got our black bear cub, our wolf, and skeleton. It's just nice to look at these because some people, maybe they haven't seen them in a while. But yeah, I think it's funny that she came here. She's what's that? The level 47 you could get. I don't know. I think the pet was kind of rare. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. But I don't remember ever coming over here back in the day. Whoa, a little bit of a performance issue. Whoa. It's that fog. Okay, so this sounds like not good. Kind of. Of course it is. We're in Mount Hatespike, dummy. Alright, let's make our way up over here. Remember when you used to have to do this? To try to get up the side? You used to have to kind of... Yep, there we go. Alright. Ah! Oh, yeah, okay. Now I remember. This is the other way, the other entrance down into the camp where I used to go all the time. I think so anyway. We're just going to follow this. Hopefully we don't get lost. Oh, alright. Well, we're already... we're already, you know, cooked, as it were. You're not going any further there, pal. I thought this went all the way down. Maybe there's another way around. That, see? There I go, being the group bard again. I keep doing that. Do it on Facebook, I do it here. Alright, so this must be the way down, right? No. There's too much light. It's going to be another pool of magma. Why? Why, SOE? Why do you do this to us? It's like, yeah, you can't get down there, dummy. I don't know, maybe there was a boss in here or something. I can't remember. Part of a quest, probably. There was always just weird things that would just kind of stick out, but... Whoa! Falling again. What's over there? That's probably where I just was, right? No, I was over that way, right? Yeah. Huh. Clearly I need to explore more over here. We'd have to go take a look at that now. This is going to be the most boringest video I've done yet. Okay, so now I know we're getting close to the entrance of Blackburrow. Because whenever you see that thing over there, and I think there was some stones for druids where they could port to over here. Alright, there's that camp. Sorry if you hear my kitty cats. I got a bunch of kittens, and they're probably scratching at the door. Oh, I saw something over there. Alright, so this is the camp. I know a lot of you probably remember this one. This is just a cool camp. Look at it. It's in a really neat location. It's just as it starts to change into the snow. But yeah, this is the Bloodfoot Bandit camp. And I think the ceremonial vestment dropped from here in the early days. One of a couple of camps where it dropped from. And the funny thing is I was here in the early days. Guys, I would not doubt at all if it dropped and somebody rolled and got it and I didn't. And I had no idea. We just didn't know. It's one of those things you don't know until it's already rare. Like the Seafoam robe. I was told that was another rare all robe. I had a bunch of those. I remember having a bunch of those. And I remember getting them and being like, it's ugly. It's like this weird aqua greenish color. Oh, you don't want to go down there. That'll be the end of you. Yeah, oh yeah. So there were things like that. There were no rails. They were like, yeah, go ahead, fall off. Die. Get dead. If you didn't pay attention, it was just that easy to die in this world. I don't know. I really miss that. So where's this lead? This is why I thought that you could wrap around somehow into the other spot. This is a name mob. Boss Herg. I remember this guy. Yeah. Okay. It just comes flooding back. It's the name pops out. Boss Herg. For some reason, we never really came down here that much. I just remember getting the camp outside, probably because it was always taken. It was always taken down here. So if you got a group, you were lucky to get right down here where the boss was. I don't know. That, and you probably spawned once every 2 days or something crazy like that. It's funny how you forget all these details. Well, there we go again. Yeah, you forget all these details over the years, just how hard it was to get some of these things to even spawn. So somebody would usually go down and check, is Boss Herg up? Nah, I will just farm up here for now. And then somebody would come running by your group and they'd go running down. You'd get nervous. You'd be like, oh no. Go make sure the Boss Herg isn't up, man. Hurry up. Alright, let's see. Oh, you can't get in there? I remember getting in there. Yes. I remember doing, maybe it wasn't here. It must have been Arcaden, where I would go into the Bixie farm and it would look like Legend of Zelda. Yeah, you can't get out once you do that, can you? That's hilarious. Just jump, buddy. Yeah, there's no way out now. I done goofed. Even if I pulled aggro from here and I got wiped out. Let's see. Yeah. Hey, you! Bloodfoot Bandit. Of course, I'm a mage. I couldn't be a wizard in this moment. You see? All the wizards can have their moment to laugh at me now. Hey, you should have been a wizard, buddy. Can I get him? Oh. Put me out of my misery. Scandalf's not going to let it happen. She's not. It's the battle of the who can drop me or heal me fastest. As soon as I start, yep, there we go. Yep, I'm totally stuck. Alright, so. Ladies and gentlemen, something horrible has happened. Scandalf has died, folks. And it's all my fault. Because I forgot. Never, ever, ever go inside of that pot. There's something I'm like, what was it I forgot about this pool of water? I just can't remember. Oh, yeah. Don't jump in there. That's right. That's right. That was the one. Anybody got a cough? Anybody? I need a mage right now. I need a mage or I'm running all the way back out here. Let's see. I'm going to try to be crafty. And see if I can get myself rezzed up on this ledge here. We can do this, man. We got this, man. Come on, buddy. Come on, guy. Oh. Alright, we returned back to Darva Manor. We're going to make our way down along the river, but I just wanted to take a look at the moon real quick. Just starting to go down over there. Which means sunrise. So yeah, Darva Manor is obviously right over there. I didn't come to this camp very frequently, but I know there's a lot of people who remember it fondly. Mrs. Nostalgia came here more than I did, actually. I don't remember it being this far down, but I guess it was. Because I've been running for, I don't know, about a minute or so. But yeah, it's got to be part of the entrance. Well, the entrance has got to be somewhere over here, right? On the other side. I was just looking at the map, and it showed that there is indeed another entrance. I mean, I wasn't imagining it. It's just I never really went to that side. There it is. Okay, so it's further down. It's funny how in your head things were closer together. Oh, I remember that. The waterfall right there. You had to go up. Okay, so now the weather's probably going to start to change. It's going to get a little cloudy. Since we're going into a kind of an evil area here. So where's the other Gnoll fort? Must be not too far from here. It's funny how in your head, if you don't connect it all together back in the day, it's kind of just broken up. Most of you probably remember, oh yeah, I just went right over there. But me, I never really connected the two. Because I'd always approached from this angle, so I don't know where the other entrance is from here. Yep, that was the fisherman, that's right. So this was another camp that people would come to. And for some reason this really sticks out. I guess because they didn't really have a lot of this in the game, right? So right over here must be the other entrance. I would guess over there. It's not going to be on the other side of this river. That wouldn't make any sense. Let's see. This is typically why I don't like to run long distances. Because it is kind of boring. In my opinion, it's more fun to just see where I'm already there and talking about stuff. But I like to include at least one run. And usually when I do include that run, I get hopelessly and utterly lost. And I got to do it again and again. I don't see it over here anywhere, guys. It's got to be over here somewhere. Let's see. Let's open up where. Blackburrow, northeast. Okay. Just kind of turning the camera to see if anything jots out in the distance. Remember how you would do that? You go like this and you'd see the edge. Nothing but a barren waste. Just wait till there's mobs everywhere and you're getting killed. That just keeps rolling through my head. I'm just running through here liberally, no care in the world. It's gonna get really dangerous. We gotta get to high ground, fellas. We gotta get to lay of the land. Okay, maybe it was over there. No, haha. I knew it was somewhere over here. It wouldn't make sense to be over there because, well, the other side was along that mountain range. So yeah, if you never came over here, like me, or you forgot, it's probably most likely what happened. I just forgot about it. Here's the other side. The other side of Blackburrow. I was so disappointed in EverQuest 1. I don't want to slam EverQuest 1. It's an older game. But when I saw Blackburrow there, I was like, oh. Because in our game, it's so menacing. Just think back to 2003 when this wasn't, really dated. You'd approach this thing at night and be like, I ain't going in there. I'm not going in there. Oh, yes, you are, mister. We're getting good loot. We're going to die, but we're going to get some loot. I'm not sure. Let's go on a little journey through here for a little bit because I'm not even sure where this comes out in here. What's up, guys? Let's take a good look at the Gnolls. Mean, savage creatures. I don't know. I think Fippy's like great-grandfather was somewhere on a hill outside of Gnolls or something. I'm not sure. Well, we should have had our own version of Fippy. Dang it. He should have constantly, just perpetually ran after Gnolls. Yep. Okay, let's see. Confusion has set in immediately. As it always does in EverQuest. Where are we? No, this can't be right. It's all wrong. Wait. Is this the entrance? Yes? No? Did I just do it? Did I just turn around and go right back outside? Yes, I did. I knew I was doing that. I'm like, I'm going back out, aren't I? Let's just make sure. Got completely spun around. Alright, so try going just straight. Don't mind me, fellas. Okay. See, my problem was I was treating it like the other entrance. Just doesn't make that at all. Okay. Where are we? You would think it would be easy to just connect it and be like, yeah, this is it's right over here. Or it's right over there. Let's check that over here. Growl Thornpaw. Doesn't really stick out for some reason. There must be a way to get around. Yep, right over there. You don't want to fall down. That'll be the end of you. They'll never see you again, lad. Right to me, mother. That's all you can do is shout up. Right to me, mother. Tell her I love her. You fall down, there's like a million centipedes, and it's just a maze. I think there were centipedes, right? Alright. Focus, man. It's kind of strange. I gotta look into the history of Blackburrow. I'm wondering if this was something that the dwarves were doing and the Gnolls kicked them out. Wait a minute. What's this? Did we make our way around, guys? I think we did. So it's really not that complicated, but everything looks so similar in there. If you spin the wrong way for a second, forget it. Your head's gonna fall off. Which way was it? I don't remember. Yep, we made our way around. Interesting. Let's see. Whoop. Whoop. Yep. Well, this would have been a good shortcut if you had invisibility, right? Maybe. Probably not. Probably be horrible. You'd go in there and be like, "Way! Why did we try to go through the mines of Moria?" Yep. All right. Well, I've never done that. I don't think I've ever done that. And if I did, somebody took me through by the hand and I completely forgot about it. So there you go. So I wanted to do something in honor of one of the earliest screenshots of EQOA. This guy must have been a beta tester. Gregor. Who remembers Gregor? I'm going to have him on the screen now. You'll see him. So yeah, this guy, I don't know, he must have worked at IGN or something. He ended up on the back of the box too, I think, if memory serves. I've seen him in a few different things. Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's in one of the pages I've got up on the wall. Yes, I actually bought pages off of eBay for like, I don't know, $5 or something like that from way back and put them into frames. I'll probably put something up so you guys can see that. I got the LFG thing up there too, which is really cool. They sent it to me. I was kind of a smart guy about it. I'm like, hey, I never did get that LFG poster. Where's that poster? And they did send it to me, so that was awesome. Thank you guys, Chris and Alutra, everybody who does the podcast. I love that podcast, guys. And it just looks really nice. It's a really awesome place to take a picture. I remember seeing it, I was like, oh man, why didn't I think of that? That would have made a really nice banner. But no, I'm glad that they've got it for their podcast. It looks really cool. But Halas, man, what can you say about Halas? It's just awesome. It's just really cool. And it's so different in every EverQuest. It just kind of breaks my heart. People who come here from EverQuest 1, they'd be like, huh? They wouldn't, because the way they think of the bridge, you know, they think of it differently. The way they think of like this raft that goes back and forth, I think that's how it was for them. I'm going to come over here and try to get a good view of it. But this place, a lot of people finally remember it. I think it's the music plus, I mean, come on, it's snowy and awesome. So yeah, there's Halas back in the day, 500 years before EverQuest 1. So if anybody's watching this from EverQuest and you're curious about the history, this is what it used to look like. And then they completely destroyed it in EverQuest 2. Thanks, guys. Way to punch me right in the nostalgia. That's my biggest gripe with EQ2 is that they said, "Oh, remember Ternaria / Antonica? Yeah, screw that place. We're gonna destroy it completely." And I mean, you know, there were some places they left alone, but a lot of it's underwater, and just to me that was just a terrible decision, because I don't know, if you ask any gamer if they remember, hey, Frostfire from SOCOM, you want that in the new SOCOM? Like, if there was a new SOCOM coming out, wouldn't you want that map? Halo. Anything like that, right? You're going to want to see it just with better graphics. But yeah, for some reason, they just thought, well, let's reinvent it and make it all new. I guess I can see that, why they would want to do that. If you take a look at World of Warcraft, they did that too, but they were trying to make old new again, so... And people hated it. Some people loved it, but a lot of people were like, no, I don't want this. What happened to the, what was it? It turned to it was all water, or it wasn't like one of the plateaus or something. Thousand Needles or something. Completely changed the way it was. I myself didn't really care for it. But if we're going to try to find Vox, we have to go this way, I believe. So we're not going to take the whole journey out there, but we're just going to kind of cut it up and make our way out there. I'm going to try so hard to find her, guys, but it's one of those things. I did find it on the anniversary video. I actually ran through with somebody else. And like I said, all that was lost. So now I need to try to make my way over there and find her all over again. And I looked for her about a week ago. Forget it. I got so turned around. Mrs. Nostalgia was looking for her, and it's just crazy in there. If you don't know exactly, hey, take a right here, take a left there, you're just going to get spun around and spun around and spun around. And of course, I get going and I realize, hey, you want to go from Zentar's Keep, dummy? It's going to be a lot faster. And plus, there's Hex Bones, which people have been asking me to go to for a while. And this was a really cool camp. I don't know if there was another one, guys. I'm not going to stumble around out here for like 20 minutes looking for it, but I think the reason why everybody really loved this place is because the tank could take the stacks over there and sell them and repair, and we could get right back into the action quickly. But these northern zones, I really like them out here. I tend to really like those zones anyway in MMORPGs. But unfortunately, I think we're going to end this here, and we'll see Vox in the next one, because I like to keep it around 40-45 minutes. And coming up into this area, it's pretty cool. It just gives you like a new landscape to start the next video in. And I just wanted to get up this hill real quick, because this landscape right here, guys, remember? We're going to be starting over there, actually. We'll be talking about what's over there. So if you don't know, hopefully you're looking forward to it. If you did like this video, guys, I ask that you please leave a thumbs up, comment, share it, that kind of thing, just so people can see it, get some awareness about EQOA and what's going on with the server. And if you're new here and you like what you see, I ask that you please subscribe. I look forward to seeing you all in my next video.